question about career change. So, what is your question, Timor? Okay, so you're trying to get marketing. So, what is your background? So, okay, what did you do in aerospace? Were you... What is your background? So what is your background in aerospace? So yeah, so just to let you know, Timor, I do also have okay, so you're a mechanical engineer, all right, and you want to get into marketing, okay? So why the change now? So why do you want to make the change, and why marketing? Because that seems to be a very, almost like 360. You're doing mechanical, you're working in aerospace, and now you want to make a very big change and go into marketing. Why marketing and why now? Okay. Okay, so without spending a lot of time on this, two things. I do have a guy called UK Career Change 2026 on leapstartcareers.com. Okay. The other thing is, no, I can understand that. I had that same issue in IT. It is, you can get really isolated. At times you do wind up feeling isolated, and you need a little bit of that people contact. Okay, so so what I would say to do right now is start to look at job descriptions in marketing that are of interest to you. Take a look at those, and then start to do what I call it's a skill assessment. Start to think about your education, your experiences, the training that you have done that relate to that job description, and start to see what type of gaps, if any, are there that you need to fill, and take a look at are they major gaps or minor gaps? And that's something I can also, if you want to book some time with me, I can work with you and go through it with you about, where do you sit and what type of gap analysis there is, and what type of gaps exist and how do you are able to fill those. Sometimes it is as simple as, putting it on, going with a functional CV over a chronological and highlighting your skills. And because, again, like with marketing, one of the big things is being able to analyze. As a mechanical engineer, you have a lot of mathematical and IT background that would well suit you for it. The other thing is to start to look at that. The other is begin to... You can... you head over to leapstartcareers.com, or just message me on TikTok, and I can get you the information on how to book the time. And we can do and have a bit of a chat. There is, like I said, on Leap Start